about time this world got a hero, black hair, afro, young, pretty, and he can't be beat. Here we come, hear the chant in the streets go.
Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior. Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior.
Asante, oh my yeah. Hey. Asante, oh my yeah. Hey. Asante, oh my yeah. Hey. Asante, oh my yeah. No chi, just KYE, bruh. Blessed from the best, see that evil can't touch me. It all started back home in the motherland. Red, gold, green, black star, you don't understand.
5,
Royal blood,
4, 3, 2,
Beyond the Doughnut.
1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Beyond the Doughnut.
Featured artist today, musical artist, is Sante Prince, a.k.a. Hot Chocolate, a.k.a. the Great Black Shark, a.k.a. the Flip Flop Phenom. You can check his the rest of the music video out at the end of this today, but before we go there, what's going on around the world, Matt?
Yeah, what is going on in the world? So today's top stories. Happy day 10 to you.
Happy day 10. Yep.
Yeah, we're
10
on
days in.
10 days of our 15-day protocol put out by the White House, and this is also our 10th episode. So that in itself, you know, it's an accomplishment.
It is, yeah.
We're making our way through. Workers in 8 Amazon warehouses have tested positive for coronavirus.
Wow.
Hundreds of workers have signed a petition saying that they don't think Amazon has done enough to ensure that they are protected during the coronavirus. Now, remember, Amazon is booming, and workers are demanding that they get hazard pay, paid sick leave, and childcare during this just rapid amount of spending that's happening online. Okay, now Amazon has announced that it's going to hire 100,000 additional workers during the boom for online shopping. But pretty much workers are saying, you know, we don't think that the protocol is in place to keep us safe. This kind of coincides with what we were talking about yesterday when it comes to unnecessary spending. We don't want to put those workers at risk, so we don't want to buy things that just don't fall under the protocol right now, okay?
Yeah,
so
if we don't need it, we shouldn't be getting it right now during this time of the pandemic, especially in the early stages.
So how people can basically move forward in this, just stop the non-essential spending, okay? Make sure that they're only looking for products that are going to help them in the utmost of importancy. Now, the stimulus package, it's in the Senate right now. We just heard from a lot of different members of the Senate, including Rubio, who was giving his testimony. We don't have an answer yet, but I think by the time this episode's airing, we'll have a yes or a no pop up on the screen. But basically, this is a rush of financial assistance to Americans, checks up to $1,200. It's going to extend unemployment insurance for 4 months, and they'll be getting a cap out of $600 a week now, which is a big improvement. $150 billion for the healthcare system, $1 billion for the Indian healthcare system. It's going to have $150 billion to state and local governments with using their plan to fight this pandemic and their recovery plan as well, and then $350 billion for small businesses impacted with some of those loans possibly going to be more in a grant base, which might be dismissed. So it took a lot of negotiation, and hopefully we see them come to a resolution in the upcoming days, if not the upcoming hours. Yeah,
that would be great. Great for so many Americans.
Yeah. In other news, Italy is soaring above China, almost doubling in the amount of deaths.
Yeah.
How about we do some facts and stats?
So facts and stats from around the world. These are coming from Johns Hopkins University, and then the California Department of Health and the San Diego Department of Health. Around the world, we have 458,927 cases, 20,807 deaths, and 113,687 have recovered. In the United States, we have 62,086 cases, 869 deaths, and only 361 have recovered. In New York, we have 30,811 cases and 285 deaths. In California, we've broken the 2,000 mark. We have 2,102 cases and 40 deaths. In San Diego, we're up to 242 cases, 2 deaths, and still no one recovered. Oceanside has seen a little jump. We have 7 cases. In Carlsbad, they have 13. Vista remains at 2, and Encinitas is now at 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So seeing the pandemic increase.
Yeah, a little bit later in the show, we'll go over kind of the timeline of it. But if it seems like there's been a pretty radical jump, it's because there has been.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. We've been getting in conversations, and we want to provide that feedback through the show. We're going to have an upcoming show that compares the coronavirus to the flu, and I know you're going to start hinting at some of that information that we've been working really hard to gather for that upcoming episode.
Yeah, it's a pretty complicated topic, but we'll go piece by piece and kind of build the house, if you will, of that knowledge of the difference between the coronavirus and the flu.
All right, so here's a name from the past for you, Miranda Wagner.
Yeah, I haven't seen Miranda in a while.
Yeah, so she reached out. She's actually gone to Scripps. She not only had a sore throat, she was having trouble breathing. She was feeling sick, and she was ready to get tested for the COVID-19 virus. Now she's going to give us an update on how that went for her.
Alright guys, hi Matt, Garrett, it's Miranda. Okay, I'm going to try and do this really quick. So, it's ironic. Alright, so this is kind of what I had, was like cough and shortness of breath, I guess. But I went to the Scripps Encinitas ER because I actually had a lot of pain. But they still quarantined me. I had to wear a mask. Doctor, nurses were gowned up head to toe. They wore masked, eyeglasses, and gowns on. And then I had to go to radiology for a CAT scan. So what that meant was just that I had to have a white sheet, like, for staff to know that I was COVID probable or possible. I had to keep my mask on. I made a couple jokes to freak people out, which wasn't really cool, but they were all about it. So anyways, they shut down radiology for an hour, though. I felt really horrible because they had to clean it spotless. So it was a zero airflow room. That means it just sucked the air out so I didn't get contaminated. It was sad because there was a 56-year-old man who was intubated. So it was very serious, and his family was devastated. So it was hard because I had to see them through my room. But, the staff was great. I was triaged really fast. I was in and out from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Second time I went back, I was in the tents, and I think that's basically it. They swabbed me, and it felt like a lobotomy. They told me 48 hours, but it's been almost a week, and they said they still don't have it because they're just so backed up with it. Okay, sorry, this is so long, guys. So lastly, it was just when I went home with the mandatory quarantine, it was what I said, or if you're positive, it's supposed to be 15 days, or until you have 3 days with no symptoms. So I thought I actually had to go back to the hospital or something, or they're going to lock me in jail. I still don't have my results. Tomorrow's 1 week. So second time I went back, I was just in the tents that are outside the office for the ER for quarantine, and that's for really easy stuff. So prescription meds, antibiotics, non-acute issues where you have to have testing done. They just put you in these tents, get you in and out really fast, and everyone's gowned up. But okay, I think that's it. All right, so I'm back here again. Scripts. I have to wear this because I still have congestion. I just figured I would say I'm fine. I'm just agitated because I don't like wasting resources, time, money. There's a lot of sick people, and it's really sad right now.
All right. Thank you, Miranda.
Thanks, Miranda. Hope you get better.
Yeah, we're going to keep you guys up to date on her recovery process as we continue checking in. You had some stuff that you wanted to talk to us about, how this virus...
Yeah, to kind of get into the coronavirus, the COVID-19 virus, and the difference between that and the flu, I think it's good we get a timeline of what's happened with this virus so far. And so here it is. This is coming from CNN. The link will be down below in the description as always. On December 31st, 2019, a cluster of pneumonia cases in Wuhan were first detected. On January 1st, Chinese health closed the Wuhan seafood market. On January 5th, officials indicated that the virus was not SARS or MERS, which are different coronaviruses. On January 11th, the Chinese state media reported its first death. On January 21st, the USA confirmed its first case in Washington. Fast forwarding a little bit, on January 30th, the U.S. reports its first case of human-to-human transmission of the coronavirus. On January 31st, President Trump will deny entry to foreign nationals who traveled in China during the previous 14 days. On February 11th, the World Health Organization names the coronavirus COVID-19. On February 19th, passengers who tested negative began disembarking from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. On February 26th, CDC officials say a California man was treated for coronavirus, and he was the first exposure in the U.S. with an unknown origin. They call that community spread. On February 29th, Washington State Governor declares a first state of emergency. On March 1st, Florida Governor declares a public health emergency. On March 4th, the CDC finally removes restrictions on who can get tested for COVID-19. Physicians were instructed to use their judgment if a patient has signs and symptoms. There were only 98 cases in the USA on March 4th. On March 9th, Prime Minister Sante declared Italy is in a full lockdown. 647 cases in the U.S. On March 11th, the World Health Organization declares COVID-19 a pandemic. 1,215 cases in the U.S. On March 13th, Trump declares a national emergency. There was 1,896 cases on March 13th. On March 18th, Trump signs into law a coronavirus package, free testing for COVID-19, and paid emergency leave. That was 10,442 cases. Today, March 25th, we now have 62,086 confirmed cases in the U.S.
Yeah, wow. I think that was really good because it answers a lot of those questions. Is this virus growing? Now, sometimes we even think maybe we're letting people know about this virus too soon, but you can't be too soon on a pandemic, on something that's truly sweeping across. There's lots of different charts and projections, just like the lily pad chart, just like the spider web chart, that help people understand that this is on the move. Not only that, but it's here.
Yeah, because the way it's worked in the U.S. is that for every one person infected, they're infecting about 3 people. And if you carry that 10 more times over, that original infection is now 59,000. So the choices you make today, right now, and moving forward can impact the world in a very positive way. If you stay inside, if you start isolating, if you only go to the store for essential services, you're helping flatten the curve of coronavirus.
And let me say something. We're not sitting over here only thinking about the coronavirus 24 hours a day. We're not asking you to do that. We're asking you to put it at the front of your thinking so that you can live peacefully and enjoy your day.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not spreading those types of diseases to anyone else, then not only are you going to stay in a good vibration, but you're going to have your friends and family also stay in a good vibration. It's going to create community vibration.
Yeah.
Let's get our vibes into a different little set here.
Yeah.
We have Helena Reynolds, and she is doing some Pilates.
Cool.
She's going live. It sounds like 4 times a week. Could you tell us a little bit more about your Pilates group, Helena?
So I am just doing some videos, both kind of just for myself, to keep myself motivated, but also because I know it's hard when you're locked up in your own home to feel motivated to really do much of anything or to kind of be on any kind of schedule. So to help myself stay on some kind of schedule and to hopefully help others, I am going to try to put together 2 times a week. I haven't decided what days yet, but 2 days a week in a morning class and then 2 days a week in evening class, and do kind of a Pilates class and some yoga classes and then some cardio classes. And I was thinking maybe doing a cardio class on a Saturday. But then again, I guess weekdays right now for a lot of people isn't as, it's a little bit more fluid than it used to be.
All right. Thank you, Helena.
That was great, yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's cool to see community growing. We're going to have a lot of things to do online.
Yeah.
You know, if you do your meditation at 11, and then you do your Pilates at 5:30, then all of a sudden you've got your day kind of planned out in a way that systematically takes care of your self-care.
Yeah, you eat breakfast before, eat lunch in the middle, after Pilates, get some dinner, and then you got time for a bath, a book, more meditation. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
You could paint.
Well, they have an ending point.
Yeah.
It's got to be in your house.
Yeah. Sketchy? Okay.
Yeah, we could do some sketching.
We could.
I prefer crayons, but
Yeah, we could sketch it with some crayons. I love pastels. And now we're going to go to our favorite guest, Ryler. He's going to show you guys another artistic activity that he got into this morning.
So, I painted this piece to remind everyone that nobody's perfect. And none of the circles are perfect. That's everybody in the world. Nobody's perfect. And these lines are the things that keeping us together even though nobody's perfect.
Thanks, bud. That was awesome.
Wow. Yeah, just we're not scripting this, guys.
It's authentic. Man.
Do you see, like, you know, baby Christ? Okay.
All right, guys, that's just growing. We want to remind everybody that you still got a chance to win a Berries and Cream sweatshirt. So, Ryler, why don't you tell them what they got to do?
So, all you have to do is subscribe and comment on 4 videos. You could, if you get your name picked, you have a choice to win a baseball fitted sweatshirt that's Berries and Cream or a Berries and Cream hoodie.
So, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned in. This breaking story, okay? We've got a couple fans, and they put out this video, and they're impersonating us, and we're worried about this because it could potentially provide people fake news.
Yeah, we're worried about the fake news out there, and I didn't think fame would come this fast.
Yeah, Bree and MJ, thank you so much for being a part of the community here. They had this special message for you guys.
Beyond the Doughnut by Bree and MJ.
So Bree, we have some breaking news in San Diego County.
Yeah.
Just out 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours, 3, who knows.
Yeah, I was just on my second nap, so.
Yeah. But
happens.
But apparently,
Yeah?
hear this, apparently public beaches are closed. Parks, parking lots. I know.
Wow.
The parking
So
lots
what are we going to do? What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to get out of them?
Yep, apparently.
So not be on them?
We're not following the 6 foot distance.
Oh,
rule.
hold up. I don't know when the last time I used my hand sanitizer. I
Oh.
just use my hand sanitizer. Do you need my hand sanitizer?
No, got my own.
Oh, okay. Is it organic? Don't spray it in here if it's not organic.
Totally.
Okay, cool. Mine's lavender. I'm seriously.
Just a blend of like a really, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
Lots of essential
Do you have
oils.
On Guard?
No.
It's been sold out online.
Okay.
Price gouging.
This is actually
So, how do we validate this news?
That's a great question. There's only one source I go to.
And what source is that?
Email.
Garrett and Matt?
Duh.
Beyond the Doughnut?
Duh.
Oh, damn. Okay, we need an answer. Help us validate this source.
All right, yeah, thanks. We're going to stay up to date on that, okay? Because we definitely don't want fake news coming out there under our name.
No, definitely not under our
They
name.
look a lot like us.
Who, what, where, when, and why. Check the sources.
And yeah, let's take them out. We've got a little bit from Chef Boogie Grow that's going to come after.
Sante Prince, a.k.a. Hot Chocolate, a.k.a. the Great Black Shark, a.k.a. the Flip Flop Phenom.
Yeah, check this out. And tomorrow, Aviator Stash. We'll see you soon.
I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat. I am the greatest. All you chumps are gonna bow, all of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but I'm gonna show you how great I am.
The kid's a warrior, I'm sick and tired of warning you, so go and call a coroner. The kid's a warrior, I'm sick and tired of warning you, so go and call a coroner. Asante Bomaye, Asante Bomaye, Asante Bomaye, Asante Bomaye, go. Hear the people chant, they ready for a show. When you hear the drums, see the fight dance, you already know. I know you heard the stories, yeah, I bet you heard the tales. Thinking, did he really kill a lion with his bare hands? Can he murder stones? Do he break bricks? Nah, he ain't bad, never made Ben real sick. He never come on and bet you he ain't even real. Well, you better listen to the wise old man's spill. No jokes, no lies, no jibes. He a champ, he a killer, he thrives. On that drum beat, it's no surprise. The fearless leader, see the fire in his eyes. Y'all better recognize, man, don't play. Murder anybody ever try to stand in his way, but he's so calm, never gotta say a single word. All he do is raw beat his chest, see him run away. Hey, wear a lion as a coat, head for a hoodie. Body of a gladiator, treated like a king. He got a mean ground, tigers know accept defeat when he grits them deep. True legend, this about time this world got a hero. Black hair, afro, young, pretty, and he can't be beat. Here he come, kid a chant in the streets go.
Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior. Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior.
Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah. No chi, just KYE, bruh. Blessed from the best, see that evil can't touch me. It all started back home in the motherland. Red, gold, green, black star, you don't understand. Royal blood, so I'm living so godly. I'm coming for the top, homie, trying to stop me. We going all out, even off course, so destined for greatness, yes, of course. Yeah, let the truth be told. You better blame it on the goals. We keep it on, we going hard, never back down, never scared, never lose, do the chant, thank you.
Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah, hey. Asante, oh my yeah, go. Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior. Here come the warrior, here come the warrior, here come the warrior. Asante,
Sante means thank you, by the way.
Asante, oh my yeah. Asante,
Oh my yeah means kill him.
Asante, that boy good.
It's Mount Corazon, and I wrote another poem called Pure Vibe. Pure vibe, positive vibes, all in Oceanside. Ride with conscious tribes, keeping in keen through my eyes. Health and wellness, I share it, so that the people get an uplift. Cold pressed juice for the immune boost. Color and write poetry as it's afforded to me. Green leaves and palm trees, cool ocean breeze. Surface stretch, yoga embellish, drawings to sketch. Brown rice is the dish, no lobster or meat for me, as vegans enlighten for free. Composing my posture, giving love to the rosters. Year I mature, lemon herb pastas, walking early, not a thing to fear thee. Library equipped, Holy Bible to read script. Start from the beginning, this year I'm winning. I have paid my dues as I spread good news. Maintain positivity and all will be given to me. A stage at eve, a place to succeed. I am building family, thank God so heavenly. I clean the beach for the children I teach. Good karma, organic farmer, pure artist, heart of bliss, non-conformity to exist. I write with pure wit. Thank you for hearing it.
Thank you for sharing it, bud.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me get your applause and audience.